first off, I want to thank all of you who have taken the ACE LSAT class. I want to thank you for taking the class and also for sharing back your success stories. It's great to hear when people score well. It's great to hear back from you when you get letters back from law school finding out where you're going to be spending the next 3 years of your life. And so thank you for sharing those with me as a teacher. That's a lot of what makes this job really rewarding and a lot of fun for me. I wanted to also talk about the next step for you as well. Many of you are going to be preparing to go off to law school this fall, and that's a great thing. For those of you who are really looking to score in the top 10 or 15%, it's going to be imperative that you really do an excellent job during your very first semester at law school. The first semester of law school has a disproportionately large impact on your overall law school standing. And the reason is, during that first semester, those people who have prepared well, both in how to study and also who may have even studied some of the material before they arrive at law school, arrive able to perform exceptionally well on their first semester finals. That establishes some class ranking to begin with. And although that's only one of 6 law school semesters, the people who are in that top 10 or 15% are almost always going to stay in the top 10 or 15%, simply because it becomes very, very difficult to catch up if you fall a little bit behind that group. By the same token, if you're in that group, it makes it very easy to maintain that lead. As long as you just keep performing the way that you have, other people might be able to do the same in later classes, but they'll still remain a little bit behind you. And also, if you're in that little bit behind group, it becomes very difficult to catch those people. So, in order to do really well during your first year, it's going to be worth it to spend some time prepping for those first year subjects and also finding out a little bit more about law school, how to study, what to study, how to learn what professors are looking for, what sort of a method to study when you're actually preparing for a class, how to write a brief, how to break down a case that's given as homework. All of those sorts of skills are going to be exceptionally helpful. Now, the Shipley Law Prep group has created a course that is designed for people who are really looking for top-level performance in their first year of law school. It's an 8-week class that's designed to cover everything that you need in order to stand out among that group. First off, they'll start by talking about general law school skills, how to brief a case, how to practice reading cases, how to prepare for class, and how to prep for finals. Then they'll spend 1 week on each of the 6 first-year subjects so that you not only know how to study, but you also have a good overview of the materials themselves that you will be covering in law school. And this course is going to be designed for people who are prepping immediately to start law school that fall. Now, if you start early enough and you wanted to take it twice, you could do that, but it's designed specifically for people who are in that boat. Now, I recognize that not everyone is going to need a course like this, and it's not necessarily worth it for everybody. If you're looking to score in the middle of your class, perform generally fairly well, but you don't have aspirations of being in the top 10%, then it really isn't something that would be worth your time or your money. But if you are one of those people who really wants to be in the upper echelons of your law school class, I would really strongly consider looking into something